Hey everybody, Sister Fantastic here, and welcome to today's video. Today, y'all, I've got a new palette from it's called Coastal, from Simply Posh Cosmetics. And I saw this on Instagram, and I had to have it. So I went ahead and picked it up. Nice big mirror. And look at all those pretty colors. Oh my gosh. Cannot wait to get started. So I went ahead and primed my eyes. I'm not really familiar with this brand. It's new to me, but I have swatched the palette. I did that on my last Sunday night live stream, and I can link that up in the cards for you if you want to go and see that. But I just want to test this out today and see how it's going to perform. I just have a feeling it's going to be beautiful. So I'm going to start out. These greens are calling my name, but I'm going to work with the neutrals today, and we're just going to see where this goes. So I'm going to start out with this shade here called Warm Sand. It's right up here in the corner. It's kind of a peachy color, and I've got the Lurella LC10 brush, and we're just going to apply this to my lids and just see where we can go. I just want to explore. And these swatched beautifully. And the shimmers are to die for. So I definitely want to use a shimmer today. And I thought we'd go more like with a warm orangey kind of vibe. We'll see. We'll see where we end up. Anyway, just gonna blend this in and blend it up. And I will do my brows and everything after I do my eyes. Okay, so we got a nice start there. All right, let me switch brushes. I want to get into like a smaller detail brush. This is from Wing Me. It's got like a pointed tip. I really like this brush. It's tapered at the end where you can, you know, do some detail work like in the outer V and underneath the lash line. So let's see here. It's so hard to resist those greens. It really is. Okay, let me go in with this shade here called Coastal down here. I may have to do a little pop of green or something. Ooh, look at that. That is pretty right there. Okay, so a little outer V action going here. Easy peasy. This is laying down beautifully. Super easy. A little bit of fallout. Alright, let's just see what happens. I might have had too much on the brush. You know, and that's the thing about testing out a new formula that you're not familiar with. A lot of times you can get too much on the brush. You know, you dig into the pan too hard, and it produces all this kickback, and then, you know, you've got too much on the brush, and then there you go. You got fallout on your face. Okay, so I'm just going to blend this into the crease a little bit to that other shade. It's just melting right into the skin. It's just gorgeous. Pigment for sure. Okay, now let's see here. I need something light for the intersection. And I gotta decide what I'm gonna do underneath the lash line. I'm kind of digging this olive green right here. And then, of course, this one right here next to it as well. So let's go into, let me find another brush. I'm going to find something that's a little bit more detailed. Let me use this one from Complex Culture. And I'm going to go into Shoreline. It's a different kind of a orange shade. It's got some yellow in it. It's almost like gives me like desert vibes. I bought this palette because I felt like it would be a good companion palette. I mean, it's a standalone palette, but I've got other shades in other palettes that I feel like it's going to go really good with. One of them is Ghost Town from Nomad Cosmetics. And then I have a Z palette from ColourPop that's got a lot of shades in it that I feel like are going to go with this. Because this is the kind of thing that I'm drawn to. I'm drawn to neutrals, warm neutrals, orangey kind of shades, and I also like greens and blues really well. Okay, there's not a whole lot of difference. That I can see on that shade compared to Coastal. But it definitely gives off that warm vibe, which that's really what I was going for. Okay, I'm just getting the corner really good. All right, now let me use a packing brush. I got this new one here from Lorella. It's the LC31. It's kind of small. I really like it because it just fits right on my lid really good. So I used it on a darker shade. Let me just wipe it off here on my makeup eraser. And then we'll get into one of these. I really want to get into one of these greens. Let's see here. Let's try one of these like muted greens. Let's go into this one called Palms. It's like an olive. And I'm just going to put that right there on the tip of the brush. And I just want to like deepen up. Oh yeah. Right here in the corner. Wow, look at that, how that mixes in with that orange. That is beautiful. We're going to get some depth right there. And it's going to set us up for a really pretty shimmer. Okay. I'm happy. I'm so happy. Nothing like mixing colors. You know, you just never know where you're going to go. You're thinking in your mind, orange and green are not going to go together, but then they do. So, okay, this side. And I'm just tapping into that shade and picking up a little shadow at a time. And I'm just staying right there in that corner because I want to focus in the depth of the crease, just right there. I don't want to go too far out or too far in or too far up. Let's just try to match them. Okay, now I want to check out this shade here called Tropical. Look at that, y'all. It's like a bronzy greenish gold. Okay, I'm just going to use my finger and I'm going to apply that to the lid. just stunning. Look at that. It's so pretty. I can't help but just shake my head in amazement how beautiful these shimmers are. And that's the one thing I really like about indie brands. They just put together the prettiest color stories with the prettiest shimmers, duochromes, multichromes, all kinds of shifts in the lighting. Okay, that is pretty much the look. I really want to do an inner corner highlight with that shade as well if I can. I think it may be too dark. But anyway, I'm going to do a little foundation, a little cleanup here, do my brows, all that good jazz, and I'll be back. Okay, y'all, I'm back, and I did my brows and my makeup and everything, and put on a little pair of lashes, and I'm trying out a new mascara today from Medusa's, what is the name of this? Medusa's Makeup. It's called the Witch Lash Vegan Cruelty Free Thickening Mascara. This is how it's packaged. This is just a little sample that I received in my ice cream beauty bag, and I discovered that it's waterproof, so I thought I'd give it a go. So I put a couple of coats of that on before I applied the lashes. And now I'm ready to do lips, and I was thinking about a nude lip, but then I saw this red. So I think I'm gonna go with the red. Anyway, I have a liner here. This is from Crown Brushes, and it's in the shade red, and it says it's an eyeliner, but I'm not going to use it as an eyeliner. And whenever I wear red, I need a lip liner. And this is one of those ones that you sharpen. So it gives a really nice crisp line. And you can be accurate. Don't want Lucille Ball lips today. Okay, so there's the lip liner. I drew that on in sections so that I wouldn't get carried away. Anyway, this is one of those beautiful reds from Lorella. It's like a pinky red, and it's called Suede. And this doe foot applicator holds quite a bit. And it dries down matte. And it's bright. And it gives me this like old school look, you know? Like from the 40s or the 50s. I feel like I need a gloss. on top of it, but I'm going to try to tough it out and just go with the matte lip. But anyway, this is the look for today. The products that I used today, I went in with the Yensa Tone Up Primer, and then I applied the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation on top of that, and then went in with, let's see, the Super Silk Serum Concealer from Yensa. Love this one. Set everything down with my OPV Beauty London setting powder, translucent setting powder. And then for bronzer today, I used the one from Alamar Cosmetics. This is the Complexion Trio in the shade Medium. And I went with this bronzer right here. Just applied it real light. And then I went in with the blush from OPV Beauty right there on the end. And I did a little of this highlighter, but then I switched over and I went with this highlighter here from Ofra Cosmetics, and it's called Soho. It's kind of got like a peachy gold vibe to it, and I felt like it would go with the warm eye look a little bit better. Brows were done from the Brow Gal, this little stub of a pencil that I just can't seem to let go of. I'm going to have to order that. I just love this pencil. And no matter how short it gets, I just keep using it. And let's see, what else did I do today? I told you about the mascara. I used a tiny bit of that same highlighter in my inner corner, just a little bit, not much, just enough to kind of give that just a tiny little pop. And I sprayed everything down with my Item Beauty. It's called One Hit Prime Set and Refresh Dewy Setting Spray. I love this one. Trying to use it up. And then you saw what I used for lips, so that's it. That's the look today. So I'm happy with it. And I got that warm vibe. The lips are a bit dark for me. I still feel the need to wear a nude. But anyway, you'll have to let me know down in the comments. Do you think this look would look better with the red lipstick? I hardly ever get to wear reds. I think that's why I put it on. But anyway, I was going to go with a nude. So anyway, whatever. It'll wear off after I eat, and then I can apply a nude later. Alright, you guys, that is it from me today. Let me know what you think about this palette. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to play again and get into all those yummy greens. This shimmer that I used, called Tropical, on my lid today has a purple flip to it, a purple, like a base, a purple base. So it is a duochrome, and I didn't realize the purple was there until I wiped my finger off and I saw it, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then I got to turn in the palette and stuff, and as the light reflected, I could see that purple underneath. So that's really fun. I used that olive green called Palms in the outer corner, and then I used that Tropical that has that purple base on the lid, and all of that went with the oranges. So wow, I'm impressed. Those are colors I would not usually mix together, you know, olive green and orange and then gold with purple, but it works. It just really works. All right, let me hear from you down in the comments. Give me a thumbs up on the video, please. And if you want to see swatches of the palette, don't forget, I've got the palette swatches from Sunday Night Skin Treats. That video, that live stream is linked up in the cards. And we say thank you very much. All right, I love y'all. God bless you today is my prayer. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.